right, we are here. Yeah.
All live?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so we have a Division A/B match between NoD and SA, or what are they called? What's their actual team called?
Undercover
UkS.
Kraken Squad.
Yes, it's basically EMP remnants versus smoke adders under different names. That's what we're having right now. So we've got the 1v1 to start with. We have formerly EMP Bowser, now Goon Bowser, readied up in his summoner that he made himself for this 1v1 round. And we have Smoke Adders / Undercover Kraken Spectres / Dropship for TKO also ready. So let's go and launch and see how we go. This is a triple PPC summoner on Steiner Coliseum. The winner of this will gain their team 1 extra point and, more importantly, be able to choose which side that team wants to start on, and therefore dictating the sides that the winner of this team wants for the rest of the matches. Have to see. It's 923 meters range for Bowser Summoner Prime and 955 for TKO. So Bowser's obviously opted to remove as many range nodes as possible, obviously not needing them too much. I'd imagine he'd be maxing out his cooling, cooldown, and armor, especially structure. Here we go. Initial jump scout from Bowser, moving up. Oh, and he spots TKO, but misses the shot with the arm-mounted PPC.
Oh, is his head open?
Heat level critical.
Yeah, I think he just headshot him.
Yeah, his head's open.
Yeah, one more shot and he's done with the head. The build has oh, missed fatigue both players. The build only has a little bit of head armor. Doesn't have full head armor. Shot on the arm, TKO. Not really doing much to that arm. Shot on the legs, wasn't it?
Heat level critical.
Yeah, I think Bowser shot TKO in the legs. I'm just moving back in between the first person views of these two pilots. TKO's hiding in the back of the map behind a little hill. Oh, TKO got a shot on Bowser then. So TKO doesn't know where he quite is at the moment. He knows the general area, but not exactly. Bowser might be able to get a free shot off here. Oh, yeah, and he
close.
misses it. Just misses it. I think, did that go between his arm? I wasn't watching Bowser's. It was very close. I was watching TKO's spot.
Just kind of rotating now.
In. Yeah. Flank right. Oh, so a hit shot on the arm. Of course, the arm doesn't matter too much. It's got nothing in it. TK's got to be careful here. He's... Oh, misses that shot, unfortunately. Oh, don't give him me back, though.
Uh-oh.
He's over-tanking.
Ooh, just a little bit.
Almost.
Looks like they've just traded positions.
Yeah, pretty much. Bowser's... I said his left torso, but it's his right torso is pretty injured. If he loses that, he's only got one more peep left. So red armor now. Both their right torsos are pretty hurt.
At 25%.
Oh, he alpha
that
and just missed. That would have been a great hit if had he hit that. Oh. A lot of very, very close shots, not quite connecting here. This is going to be another alpha if he can get it off. He's looking for him. Doesn't know where he's quite gone. TKO again. Bowser's just standing still, I think. That's what is throwing TKO off, honestly.
Ooh, a nice hit there.
Ooh, triple.
Artillery strike.
That open him up? No.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Seen ToC saw in. So the percentage is a little bit in Bowser's favour at the moment. It could go either way very easily. Oh, Bowser's shut
Yikes.
down.
Uh-oh.
Come on, take him.
Oh,
He
man.
doesn't know.
Oh, come on. No.
Oh, that could have been it. If he peeked and alphaed Bowser's right torso while he was shut down, that would have been done. Oh, and he's missed. So TKO's right torso's open now. He's used his cool shot. He wants to get this. No, missed the double. It's very close, got to say.
Yeah.
Oh no, he missed again.
Just these last few trades and
Yeah, just
starting to
missing.
slide.
Oof. Both open right torso. TK is tanking. Oh no, he's missed again. Oh, no, he's
Uh-oh.
done.
Yep.
He's done.
There it is.
He's cooking.
Center torso critical damage.
And he's shot at 100% heat, so he's not long for this world. And he's not going to be able to finish Bowser off. He's open CT now, it's done.
Level critical. Override
Yeah.
shutdown.
All over Red Rover. Bang.
There it
Very
is.
close for much of it, and TKO had a slight initial lead as well, I think. And then just missing a few crucial shots. Ended up throwing it away. Once you lose that torso on this mech, it's, unless you can immediately knock your opponent's torso off as well, it's pretty much done. Okay. 409 damage for Bowser, 237 for TKO. So NoD with the map choice. Which side, Bowser? So we will go Conquest. We'll go HPG Manifold. Put it to 10 minutes. Which side does Bowser want? Perhaps deliberating over which side they want to choose. I wonder if we'll have the famous maximum wait time lobbies, given this is Div A B.
Oh, man.
Gotta make a mech, gotta deliberate about what we did wrong, what we did right in the last match.
Yes, yes. We should just give them like a 10-minute timer and just say, all right, if you go over the time, you're DQ'd. See you later.
Well, technically it's 5 minutes for each side, so that does exist. But I mean, one, okay. Invite your teams, so they're already in the right spots. I'll give them a little bit of time to start with so they can invite their teams in. And yes, TK was right. Those alpha misses did hurt. They missed I think three or four alphas in a row. If you'd hit even one of them, honestly, it could have made a huge difference. Especially, I thought it would have been if he had noticed that Bowser shut down. Like, I think that would have been that. He could have just popped over that ridge and just alphaed his right torso right off, and then it would have been too difficult to come back from.
Yeah, that would have been GG had he noticed the shutdown.
The shutdown, yeah. I think Bowser shut down when he fell behind cover, so TKO either didn't notice it or he wasn't in a position to punish it as much as he should have. Here we go. Goon, PHL, Evil. What team was Zeos? Did Zeos used to be on? Or
I don't
Evil?
really know. I think he had an EMP tag for a while, and then switched to Evil. I don't know. I don't keep track of Zeos.
Zeos had an EMP tag?
At some point, and then I think before that
Really?
he was Dropship 5.
Oh, I didn't know he ever had an EMP tag. I knew. Oh, yeah, that's it. It was Dropship 5 was what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
He was in Dropship 5. Yeah.
TKO was as well. Good times back in Dropship 5.
Yeah, your old unit.
Yeah.
Not have 5 minutes. So we've got a full mix of tags on Team 1. Of course, as with almost all competitions, the tags, in-game tags, don't really mean anything. SA, we've got 4 SA and 1 dropship. So, do you think we'll see the 55-ton Black Glenna in drop 1?
I think given SA, I think it's going to be a very obvious choice for them. We're definitely going to see it. But the
I'd say
configuration.
if we don't see it this drop, we'll definitely see it next drop in the medium drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long-time favourite of SA to run it. And I mean, to be fair, despite my I don't like the chassis very much, SA seem to use it very effectively. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it fits their
they
playstyle.
can use it. Yeah, Stim's locked in. 5 mins, UkS. So of course, have you got a map strat, by the way?
I do. I sent it to you in a PM.
Cool.
It's
I
on
see it.
Tourmaline
Yeah, I've
Desert
got it.
right now.
Yep, no worries. So we'll go to Grim. Not Grim. We'll go to HPG rather. Grim's next. There it is. Yeah, so rather than opting for the closer Bravo spawn in Team 1, NoD have opted for Alpha spawn, which is the middle spawn. And to be fair, RGF did an excellent push against us and cleaned us up first wave against JGX yesterday, which was enabled because we started in Bravo spawn. So perhaps Alpha spawn's a more sensible choice here. At least have a bit more time to scout out. Steamroll will be able to scout out if they're pushing straight outside to react to it. 180 tons. Sort of. I think Unfearing died. So the maximum tonnage is 195 tons in this drop. So 180 tons is on the heavier side of that. So we're probably expecting a fair few 35 tonners to be in here. Things like the Wolfhound and the Panther, pretty strong on this map. Urban Mech, I imagine we'll see from both teams. Another strong option. The medium one's really the interesting one on this map find. And SA reading up with 165 tons, so maybe they don't have the Black Lemma. Or are they opting to go like a Piranha and a Commando or something? So they're locked, everyone's locked up. 180 tons versus 165, and we're off to go. SA starting with Charlie, so they've readied up in the more aggressive starting position. See what happens. See what really frustrates me doing this cast? Once you get into the map, you still have to wait, like as the spectator, for the dropships to come in.
Yeah, you're kind of just sitting here
You're
in
like,
the open.
And you can't even like look at their mechs before the dropships come. I mean, we can now, but there's just always that little amount of time, right? Makes it a bit weird. Oops. Turn on that. Okay, so on NoD's side, we have an Urban Mech K9, a Commando 1D, a Jenna 2C, a Wolfhound 2, and a Vapor Eagle. What have we got on UkS?
On UkS, we've got a Wolfhound, a Kintaro 18, an Urban Mech K9, a Mistlynx Prime, and a Flea 17. Ooh, pretty light here.
Yeah. The Bowser's in the 2LB10, 1 PPC Vehicle. Urban Mech, I believe, is... Yeah, Medpulse, as you'd expect. Medpulse Wolfhound. Commando is Flamers on this map. Okay, interesting. 2 SRM4, 2 Flamers. I mean, it's a very cold map, but still put in some work. And where is the Jenner? I presume he's the big old SRM bomber, is he? Yep, 2 SRM4, 4 SRM6. So we've got UkS taking up control of underneath. We've got a Mistlynx with the typical heavy... Is that heavy machine guns? The Mistlynx has 6 heavy machine guns and 4 ER micros. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, he's
5 med pulse urban mech. Oh, the Kintaro just took a shot to the back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, SRM Kintaro.
Oh, looks like they're coming in now.
Med pulse Wolfhound. Yep, they're going to push. Yeah, they're getting ready to push for sure.
Oh, they got a
UkS are ready
strikeout
for
on
it.
him.
Yeah, is that going to hit anyone though there?
Took a few percent.
So they're trading in now, and they're
Looks
sort
like
of
Zeus
backed
is
off.
in. Kind of standing there.
Med pulse small laser.
It looks like they're just baiting them out.
Yeah.
Notice
they're
there's
pushing
only
them.
4 on one side. Oh, there they go. Here comes Stimrog in the back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is he
Oh,
going to one hit the Kintaro? No. The Kintaro
Oh,
knows.
no, there he
he got
is.
him anyway. Bowser's destroyed. So they just traded mediums, pretty much. Now it's
Yeah,
just
looks
down
like
to a
it.
big brawl. Who's got the better focus is going to be the question.
yeah, that
Looks like
Flamer
they're going for
Commando
Steamroll,
overheating
but he's running
people.
away.
Oh,
TKO's
big
getting
mess
pretty
here.
damaged in that Wolfhound. Still alive.
Oh, it looks like Zeus is legged here.
Yeah.
If he goes down, it might be huge. Oh, there it is.
Leo's down, yep. TK is still alive, but he's taken a fair amount of damage. He's doing good to protect his back.
Yep, he's just stalling for
Steamroll
time now.
down.
Look at this.
Looks like better focus for UkS at the moment.
It's a 4-on-2.
TK's lean legged. I think this Urban Mech's gone. TK's still tanking at 26%.
Holy
He's one
shit.
touch. He's still 18% Wolfhound. Oh, he's
He's
ruined
still
dude.
going. Look at
Fine.
this. Oh, he
No,
cooked himself.
just one left, Verdi now.
Oh, it's a commando. Where's it going?
It's a commando, but I don't know if he can do it, honestly.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
dead.
injured. His flamer arm's almost off. He's legged. He's
Yep,
done.
there he goes.
There he goes. Boom.
Wow, solid win from UkS.
Very solid win from UkS there. Just better focus fire, I think. So both teams trading mediums. But just I think it was just better focus fire, and TKO just lasting and like down to 15% in an XL Wolfhound.
That's insane.
That's really good work from him. We don't get to see it, but he only did 154 damage. But I want to know how much damage he took. Like he must have taken a lot of damage, which is pretty huge, honestly. Like in this format, if you're one of the first focused out and you don't immediately die, that's massive especially in the light drop. If you manage to stay alive that long without dying, makes a huge difference. So good win for UkS to get on the board initially. And for the codes, Bear, I'll just collect them all and put them in at the end.
Oh,
So
okay.
you won't have to worry about that, man. That's all right.
Ooh. Weight off my shoulders. Cool.
Give you one less thing to work on.
Thank goodness. Alright, so the next map is Grim Plexus.
Okay, so I will switch up the teams first. All switched up. And I will change it to Grim Plexus. There we go. UkS has 5 mins. I mean, it's very rare that teams take 5 mins, given it's finally 5v5 in the format. Haven't really had any issues with that. Been good. It's nice. When it's 8v8 and there's like tonnage format things and everything going on, then it can be a bit different.
All right, so what do you think we'll see from SA on this one?
Well, we spoke about the Black Lena, so it'll be interesting to see if they decide to bring it this time. Otherwise, there's honestly on Grim, there's a lot of different strategies you can go. Just yesterday, we saw Crossfire bring ATM and LRMs, and I mean, they managed to get the win on GNX. GNX did a great push, but then ran out of ammo, which was pretty exciting. And then both of their mechs at the end had run out of ammo, so Crossfire basically the last Crossfire mech won it by default, even though he had both legs open. So we've seen some really good SRM, like aggressive pushers, seen lots of MPLs, seen ATMs. I wouldn't be surprised if it went any of those ways. Again, like I said, even though Crossfire proved me wrong and brought a giant LRM boat, I would be surprised if we saw LRMs.
Yeah, that'd be a fun thing to see. LRMs on this map. Lots of open ground on Kappa too, so I mean, a good narc. And that's about it. It's one mech off the field, just getting deleted by LRMs. I wonder if we'll see a catapult by any chance. Maybe they've they've taken some memes from us.
You could probably go 4 LRM-15s on it. Just play it right in the back.
Yeah.
You don't need those jump jets in the engine to move up to the top of Terra. Okay, so we've only got 4 UkS or SA in at the moment. Rabajabba's been subbed in. The Zeos. Old WDMC pilot. They're locked in at 265 tons. Which is, it's the middle. 295 tons the max. So they probably haven't opted to go like any 40 tonners or maybe just one.
Yeah, they're a little light here.
They're missing 30 tons from the max you can take in this drop. I mean, if you decide to take a fast heavy, that's a lot of the tons gone already, you know, if you take like just say a quick draw or a linebacker or something. I have to take a few lighter mechs. We'll have to see what NoD decide. Means NoD. Bowser's out at the moment, probably building a mech while messing about, making sure he's got his consumables. Who knows? Just Div A things.
Yeah, just gotta double check everything. Make sure things are right.
I think not an actual match, but in one of our scrims, I think 1 or 2 of our pilots have just taken the complete wrong mech. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oops. Right chassis, but wrong loadout. So Charlie Alpha stacking at the moment, as you'd expect from the respective teams. Both the same tonnage as well. They're both locked at the same tonnage, 265. And we're going to go. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Wait for our music. I'm zooming around the map using my super speed left shift. There's a fair amount of map outside of the bounds, isn't there? Really. I mean, there is a definite limit to the map. It's like on a it's like a floating plane, right?
Yeah, just a floating square.
Oh, here we go. So, where's my cursor? Okay, here I am.
You get
Smoke
lost over
adders.
there.
Yep, there we go. We have our black Lena. We've got a Uziel, a grasshopper, a Vulcan, and a crab. So there's that Vulcan probably taking up a lot of the tonnage. What's on this black Lena? Let's see. 4 machine guns, 3 small pulse, 2 heavy small, 2 SRM4. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
it's
love
one
it.
of those special builds.
There's the Autismo black Lena.
So for
Laser
NoD,
vomit.
they've brought
Grasshopper. Yep, keep going. Yep.
they brought a heavy Goss Thanatos.
Ah, yeah, seen that one before. Mainly MPLs. Laser Vomit Grasshopper. 2 Laser Vomit MPL Crab and Uziel. And I'm going to presume it's a MPL Vulcan. We got a Phoenix Hawk here. Yeah, 5 med pulse on the Phoenix Hawk. Knock 6. Interesting. 5 med pulse Vulcan. 6 med pulse Crab. It's a streak. 5 streak 6 plus a tag Kintaro from Bowser.
Ooh,
Interesting choice.
Street Boy.
And a 2 heavy Gorse Thanatos. So pretty similar deck with their outliers. It's still the Vulcan. They both teams have 4 MPL mechs, and then the rest are 2 interesting choices. So TK up the back with the Grasshopper, trading over a bit of not worrying about the cap being next to it, and trading some MPLs over the top here. Another strike going in, but I think they're going to avoid it.
Oh no. Oh
Did
yeah.
that hit Kevstar? I think it didn't. I think it missed him. It just missed him.
Yeah, barely touched him on that one.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how much heavy Gore Stim can get off and work in the back here.
They've just got to be
TK's
really
already-
careful.
Pico is getting some nice shots in. Bowser's trying to get a lock here, it seems, but UkS are not letting him so far.
Oh, Madcat! Oh! Oh, Madcat survives. Misses with the heavy Goss.
Oh, did the heavy Gores go shoot for him today?
Yeah, I'm just watching the slugs fly right across Megs.
Yeah. So, I mean, if one of those hits, it's going to do a nice amount of damage. He's a little bit far away, though, at the moment. It might not. I don't think it'll do the full 50 from that range, will it?
No,
Or maybe.
might do a decent
close.
amount from there.
It's going to do 40 at least, I think, from there. So it's going to be a big chunk. Bowser so far hiding here, not being able to really contribute much. Because they're a little bit far away. Someone struck him. Is he going to run out of the way? No. He's the first hit. Oh, 73% took a big chunk from that strike. A big chunk. Still got all his weapons.
Looks like the Grasshopper's doing a lot more work than the Thanatos on their side.
Yeah, that Grasshopper's getting in some nice shots. Stim's trying to move around though. He might get a nice shot on this. He's going to look for a shot on the Grasshopper. He hit Unfearing, I think. It didn't seem to do a great deal to him though. Maybe only one of the Gorse hit him. Didn't chunk as much as I expected. Bowser's getting the cap now, trying to make UkS have to be a bit more aggressive.
Ooh, Unfearing got hit another time. So
Yeah. He's still pretty fine though. It's just arm damage really. Yellow torso, yellow right torso, orange armor left torso. It's not really, that. He's basically fresh.
Oh man.
Oh,
That
the
Madcat.
Vulcan.
Okay.
The Vulcan. The Vulcan's open CT. Stim just hit him with the heavy Gore. CT'd him. So he's open yellow with the CT on the Vulcan now.
Yeah, that Grasshopper's got to get up there and do some damage here.
Bowser's trying to zone him out. I think the Grasshopper just took a shot. Stim's got a strike on him.
He's backing out now.
I think he's... Yeah. Oh, no, one hit him. Didn't do too much, though.
It's up to SA to do something now.
I mean, they've got time. They don't have to push unnecessarily, but honestly, they should keep trading for a little bit, I think, and then make a final push to clean them up.
If they notice this Kintaro, they could just push him out.
I don't know. I don't think they could. If they try and get him, their team, like Stimrog and the Heavy Gorse, is going to get like back and side shots on him. I think it's too dangerous.
Yeah,
Ooh.
might be.
Tico's red armor and CT in the Grasshopper. So one good Heavy Gorse shot will open him right up. He's got to be a little bit more careful. That's the dangerous of that Thanatos. I think if you see the Thanatos on the field, it's something you really got to pay attention to.
Oh man, he's just getting popped over and over again.
Yeah. That Misty CT though. Bowser's going for a flank. If they push now, they'll win. If they realise he's gone. I think they're going to push.
Looks like they're going.
Oh,
Looks like they're doing it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. They're in trouble now.
Bowser's coming back, but if they focus properly here, it's done. The crab is pretty injured. Captain Judas and the crab.
Looks like they're going in. The Vulcan
I wonder
going
if he's
for
a
it.
standard crab. They're getting the Thanatos too.
Looks like
There
TK
goes
took out
Birdie.
Birdie.
They got the Black Lanners working on the Thanatos.
Oh,
TK's
TKO's gone down.
Rabba Jabba. Bowser's only just coming in now. He could make a difference here.
If Kevster turns around.
Yep, Kevin's getting hit in the back. They're turning on Bowser now.
Oh, I think they stripped Stimrog.
Yeah, Stim's, he's one touch and stripped. They're going Bowser's legs.
Uh-oh. Looks a bit rough.
Very close. Very close. Bowser's still tanking away, still got all his streaks. They really need to finish him off.
Yeah, if they can finish a mech here, it'll change everything. But they've got to hurry.
Polycat's open. The crab's open as well. Oh, the Unfearing only has one SRM4 left.
Uh-oh. This was close.
Very close. I wonder if he has ammo left. I'm going to go into his cockpit. Where is he? Mad Cat's almost done. The Vulcan's so close.
Oh,
Yeah,
there he is. Yikes. Looks like it's
He's got
done and
ammo
over
and his
with.
SRM4 left. Ah, he's one touch now.
Yep.
There he goes. Yep.
It was really close.
Yeah, great close match. So Polycat is open CT, very injured. And Bowser is... He's got all his armor in his CT, he's on one leg, and he's open in the back. I think he's going to do pretty big damage being alive with all those streaks that long. They just didn't finish him off quick enough before Bowser got back into the match. They pushed at the right time, but their focus, their effective killing of the mechs didn't quite happen. Let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, look at that. Almost 500 damage for Bowser and that Kataro. Polycat doing 500 as well. Yeah. Big looks. Look at the damage numbers for UkS. Big damage numbers. They just...
Couldn't kill anything in time.
Yeah, just didn't finish the targets off. Didn't focus fire enough, presumably. Nice match. Very close. Switch over the teams. We'll go to Crimson Straight. Time of day, date. Here we go.
You know what's funny is that extra kill on their loss made up for the points in the 1v1, so now they're
So it's
15 even, yeah.
Nice. Good. Crimson Straight is an interesting match to break that even streak too. I mean, it's one of the ones where you could, like, for instance, win on caps but lose all your mechs, which would make it even still. Like it is very possible to happen if you get that early cap, and then the other team whittles you down, you hold them out. It's definitely one of those maps where that could happen. So we'll have to see which both teams take. There's Il Lermo, your new name, man.
Yeah. No, Conglord was very fond of my catapult, so...
He was. He was very happy when he saw it. I just wish we had managed... I'd built that Narc version of that before that match. Would have been even better to have that LRMs with the Narc, self-narking LRM boat up at the top. Not to worry, next time.
Yes, next time.
I think we verse, funnily enough, NoD next week on Terra Firma and the Assault. So
Ooh.
maybe we can reutilize that spot and put some big boy LRMs up the top there.
Maybe.
Big Assault LRM. See if that works out. What is a NARC LRM Assault?
Well,
Think of one. Surely there's a one that you can get up there. You need jump jets too, of course.
yeah, you've got I think a Warhammer variant does it. Warhammer 2C, I think. And then there's
Oh yeah, you could do a Warhammer 2C.
a couple of faster ones you can do, but I don't know. We have to go and experiment.
There's actually surprisingly little, man. If you look at assault mechs from both Innisphere or Clan that have at least 4 missile slots and JJs, actually you probably want 5 missile slots. There's literally only one. But it's the Marauder 2 in a sphere 100 tonner. You know, with the 9 missile hardpoints.
Yeah, that's a big waste.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. Does the Clan... The Clan Warhammer 2C doesn't have jump jets, I don't think, with the LRMs.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
The one with 5 missile hardpoints. Yeah, it doesn't have jump jets. There you go. So I don't think literally any of them. You couldn't get like four LRM 20s and a NARC, for example, with jump jets. You could, but it's the Marauder 2. I don't think it could get up there, honestly.
It'd be a spicy meme to see 100 tons in that volcano, I tell you.
just jam him up there. Okay, we know what we're doing now, scrims.
Yeah.
100 tons on the volcano. Oh god. Let's see.
There's a will, there's a way. So
I think the Highlander 733, the Innisphere Highlander would be the best. It's got 15% missile cooldown, and it's got four missile slots with jump jets. Let's see. Just going to theory craft this while these teams get ready.
it's not a bad use of time.
So you can do 3 LRM 20s and a NARC with an LFE engine.
Ooh.
Not that you need the LFE, unfortunately.
Only there were jump jets on the Stalker. That would be funny.
The Stalker.
Yeah.
Oh, but the jump jets take up so much tonnage. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's like 2 tons, and you don't really go very high. You'd have a bit of trouble getting up there.
You know, I've got 3 jump jets. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to work. Actually, I tell you where to be better. You just do the Mad Cat Mark II.
Yeah, you could even bring like double Goss LRMs and just...
Let's steal
people.
Bowser's build from Worlds last year. The 2 LB20 and the LRM 15 one.
Oh,
There you go.
that
That'll
might work. Yeah.
And just make the light, because there's a light in that drop, just make it a Narc light. We can even steal Stimrog's build, his Narc Jenner. Remember his Narc Jenner 2C
Oh,
he
goodness.
was using? There you go.
Yeah, put a Narc Summoner too. Oh, wait, it's... Is that an assault drop? It's 4 assaults, 1 heavy, right?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay, NoD rather, not EMP. Only being 1 EMP member now on their team. NoD are now locked in. I am sad to see EMP and Eon finally throw in the towel. I mean, it's a good time probably to do it. But it is sad to see their those top teams finally call it quits. It was good to see the competition and the mechs and the strategies they all brought up.
Yeah.
Read Twitch chat. Dionsai is saying read Twitch chat. I'm not looking at the stream. Okay, I'll open it just for you, Dionsai. Let's see. Video leagues. I can't see the past Twitch chat though. No.
He mentioned a Supernova and a Mad Cat Mark II-B.
Okay. I think both teams are locked. Well, UkS have to say that, yeah, they're locked now. So 390 tons versus 385. Very similar tonnage again. Bravo, Bravo spawns. Ooh, Team 2 Alpha. Is that the... Where's the map strat? Crimson Strait. Team 2 Alphas, so he's probably going to go on the Kappa platform, I'd imagine, with that. Be interesting to see which mechs they bring, whether they decide to bring the linebackers, which we've seen in a lot of games already, or something different to try and quick cap that point. Okay, I'm watching Twitch chat now, Donsai, but I wasn't watching it before. $11,000 spud bucks to spend. How about I waste 1,000? There we go. I must provide a message. LRM new. How with this one? No skill. Worms. NSLRM. It's my new strat.
NSLRMs.
Yeah, NSLRM. It's our new strategy. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look. So, for NoD, we have an Annihilator 1X with what? LBX, SRM, Onion, LBX, Night Gear, Bowser in the linebacker with Med Pulse and light machine guns. That's the linebacker C set of 8. And then another Onion with LBX and SRMs. Man, they really want to make sure they get this cap.
Yeah, I think they're going to brawl for it. It sounds like it.
They are. Are they going to push? So we got a Summoner, ERPPC Summoner, Laser Vomit Black Knight, 2-hour PPC 5 medium laser Grasshopper, Laser Vomit Warhammer, and what the fuck?
All this laser vomit.
3. Look at the Annihilator, dude, from Unfearing. It's 3
Uh-oh.
large lasers and 2 PPCs.
What? What
With
is
the high
going
mounts,
on
you know?
here?
The high mounts. The high mount. Oh, that's great. I'm worried for Smoke Hatters, dude.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
I'm really worried for Smoke Hatters. They
This
needed
doesn't
to
look
bring
very
that.
good.
They needed to bring like some AC2 boats to prevent this. They're gonna stop Bowser getting that for sure, but they're getting close. Look how close they're going.
Yeah, I think this is a bad move. This is gonna hurt
God.
really
They
badly.
don't know. They don't know, obviously,
Ooh.
but gee whiz.
Uh-oh. TKO,
Bowser's
no!
Oh, he's
on the point!
deleted.
Oh, no!
Don't do it. You're too young to die.
Oh,
Oh no!
He's getting
The
shot
LBX
at.
are
He's
coming
getting
in.
shot at.
Dude,
Oh,
you
please
guys,
back up.
they're still
Please back
moving.
up.
They're still moving
What
in.
the fuck?
They're so close.
Oh,
no.
God. Oh, this
They've
is
realized
bad.
they're LBX. They have to back.
Run
oh,
away!
God. Oh no! And
Okay,
look
now
out,
they're
the
running. Here
Annihilators-
comes the strike.
They have to go. Go back, guys. You can't stay there.
Yeah, they're backing up now. They've neutralized the cap.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
a
Bowser getting
questionable
a
peak from
huge
Bowser.
peak. Yikes.
Yeah, questionable peak.
A little too aggressive here.
They need to keep back. Why is Kieran walking
Oh,
forward?
Kieran, what are you doing?
dude? You got LBX. Don't worry about the cap. Fucking who cares?
But look at this.
Oh,
They're
no.
stalled out on their push.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they. Stimrock's taken a fair amount of damage. He's red armor in that CT already.
Oh,
and
no, here comes
Bowser's
the
very hurt
Annihilator.
as well. But they need to really back up and just like get out of this LBX range. The LBX are going to do good damage from there. Yeah, Kieran Yagami is.
Yeah, it looks
open
like Kieran
left
is going to go
torso.
first. He seems to be the
I
target
wonder
of
if
choice
he's XL
here.
or not. If he's XL, he's
And
going
he's
to die
just
very
walking right
quickly.
into a strike. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's open CT now.
Yep.
He was not XL. LFE.
Ooh,
LFE.
there he goes.
Yep. They got Epsilon, so now they can back off at least. I don't, they're in SRM range, man.
They are
The
way too
grasshopper,
close.
the grasshopper's getting shot by SRMs. What are you doing? And they've of course not have rotated out their injured mechs, so Stim's still at the back. He's just going to hide. Yeah, I would hide at this stage too. His rest of his team might.
Oh, that was
Man,
a very poor play.
What was that? Why would you do that?
They went back in a second time. If they had just backed up the first time, I think they would have been fine. But
As soon as you start seeing that LBX hit you, man, you reverse NSRing to the island. Like, whoa. Oh man, I can't believe that happened.
oh,
They
that
tried
is
to
rough.
outbrawl them with laser vomit.
I mean, it's still
I mean,
a
Bowser and
45.
Stim are very. very injured too.
But now all they have to
still.
do is sit.
I mean, at this stage, I think you just take the loss, Smoke Adders. You just stay back there, honestly. Like, and save your mechs to prevent, NoD from getting your kills. There's no way you're going to be able to retake that point. So I think you sit right back and you just wait and you just make NoD push you at this stage, don't you?
I think they're just going to try and slow roll it from a distance with their Annihilator.
I don't think it's going to work. I suppose it doesn't matter to them because of the matchup. If it was a Div A matchup, then you'd do that. But because it's Div A B, it doesn't matter like how much points the other team get. It just matters how much points your team get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So they're just gonna have to push, and I can't ever see them winning here. 24% Grasshopper. The rest of them are fresh, but still, I mean,
They'll definitely take a mech or two with them, though.
yeah, that'd be the idea. But of course, Stim and Bowser, who are the very hurt ones, are gonna stay right back. Rabbit Jabber might get picked, I suppose. Depends how aggressive NoD are.
Yeah, if TKO gets any closer, like, he can really put some hurt on the Onion.
I think he's in SRM range, though.
Yeah, he's
Let's
a
have a
little
look at Rabbit
close.
Jabber. Rabbit Jabber's got all his armor. Oh, he's open now. As soon as I say that, right torso. But that's...
Oh, Unfearing. Got Stimrog. There's one pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was a great pick. Good work.
But look at this. Their percentages are dropping.
Oof.
Starting to get
Imagine this. I'm
split
talking
apart.
so much crap about them, and they just slow roll and win.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a slow roll here. I think they're winning by attrition at this point.
I think Rabbit Jabber's going to die. He's going to die. He's got nowhere to
definitely.
hide. Look, they got
Nowhere to
angles on
hide.
him.
Yeah. I mean, even if he holds the point, if they get it at some point, they're gonna win. Oh, there's
Bowser
two.
might win. Bowser might win by running away at this stage.
4 minutes. Yeah, they're running out of time. If it hits 180,
Yeah.
they're gonna lose.
They're done. Bowser can just run away. I mean, there's still a pretty fresh Annihilator here, and a pretty fresh Onion.
I mean, if they just step on the point at this point, they could stop the win.
Very
it's gonna be
difficult,
tough.
though.
Yeah.
Bowser's got to be careful here. If he dies, then they can't run away. He's really open. Oh no, he's still got armor on his right torso. So he's lost his left torso, but he's got one medium pulse and 3 light machine guns left because it's the.
Well, it looks like the Annihilator's getting hurt now.
Yeah, he's getting that. That flanker on the island is really taking away their the spots they can hide, and that's great too because he's really injured. He's still got 1 PPC.
Oh, look at this. If they continue to put pressure, I think they've got at least one more kill ahead of them. Yeah, look at this linebacker. Oh, he's out in the open.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, SA, just step on the point! Fuck!
I think they've lost from caps. Bowser just has to run if he can get away now. I don't think Bowser should stay. He's open right torso now. I think he has to run away. He's only got 1 med pulse, 3 light machine guns, and he's open on his last remaining torso.
Yeah, it looks like they've secured the win on caps.
Well, unless they all die. If they all die, and that Grasshopper goes now to capture Theta. This would be a time, you've lost on caps now, you should go get Theta right now before you even kill them all. He should have quit. He should have, because you don't get punished for that. You get punished. You get automatic loss for capping 2 caps, while 2 of the wrong caps, while the enemy mechs are still alive.
Oh, looks like Kevster's gonna get hurt here.
He's gonna probably die. The Grasshopper needed to have capped Theta at this point for them to win. They don't realize it though. They could have won if they capped the wrong point before all the mechs died here. Well, it's very close still, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
TKO is still pretty alive in that summoner.
Oh, Colin Lord goes down. If they push now, they can at least get all 5 kills.
The Grasshopper's going to get the caps. They could win this. How fast can they get to the cap points?
Yeah, that's the question.
1 minute 36. I don't think they can do it. It's
gonna be really close. But again, SA did clean them up pretty well, so.
I mean, look. Even if NoD win this, the points are still really even. Remember what I said?
Yeah, exactly.
Before this, I said 5-0. It would be even. They've only got 1 kill, so they're just 1 point ahead.
Yep.
They've only got a minute left.
It's going to be impossible to cap in that time.
They could have won this if that Grasshopper had left early and capped Theta and then moved straight to Kappa. He could have capped Theta while there was still mechs alive from NoD, and then he could have sat next to Kappa and then just capped it as they killed the last mech, and they would have got it.
Yeah, just...
It looks like the Summoner's going to Gamma. It's not enough, I don't think. It's only 45 seconds.
Not enough time, but, you know, a decisive recovery, I would say.
I was really surprised. That they managed to slow roll and win like that.
If they had done that just from the start, I would have... Oh man, that would have been so good.
They would have rolled them. If they had stayed back and taken angles like that and just picked at them, it would have been great. But they just got too close. Yeah, there's no way they've lost this. 197 caps to 62. 16 seconds, done.
Yep. It's a good one to watch.
They could have still won it, like I said. They could have cheesed the system.
But again, as you said, it's not about winning here. It's about the points they get. So.
Yeah, which I suppose is why Bowser at that stage did just push, because it didn't matter for them to retain that point.
Man, that was a good one. Full 10 minutes. All right.
Let's have a look at the stats. Kong doing 983 damage to Annihilator, putting in some big work, and then running out of ammo. Big damage numbers as well from UkS. And the rest not doing much, but obviously doing what they needed to do.
So
getting a very close win there.
How would I count this, right? It's a win 5-0 or a win 1 kill, right? And a
1
loss
kill.
5? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-5, 1 kill, 5 win. So it'll be 6 points to NoD and 5 points to UkS.
Yep, looks like they're still even, 21-21. Ooh. That was a good one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was fun. Nice. I didn't expect that. I thought SA, or UkS rather, were done. Once they pushed in that close, I thought that was going to be it. I really thought they weren't going to be able to come back with that.
Yeah, but I think they were able to recover because they put so much damage in on, the big mistakes that NoD made in the first few seconds there.
Yeah, that peak initially from Bowser on the right side, that was very surprising. You see how he peeked out to the right of that building, just into he peeked into 4 mechs at the start there. Very damaging. Great match to watch. These have been really close and nice. 5 wins for UkS. Okay. Fair few. Only 5 players in total left in the lobby now. Close match. They're obviously double, triple checking all their builds. Looking at what they've got. There you go. Very nice. That was a really enjoyable game to watch and cast. I enjoyed that a lot. I still think UkS could have had that in the bag if they'd just not gone so close initially.
Yeah, I think if they had played it slowly from the beginning,
it would have just been a roll.
Yeah.
And they would have had enough time as well.
Exactly.
I think.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay. The Annihilator 1X had, I can't remember, it was LBX and I think and some sort of lasers. obviously, but I don't know exactly which lasers it had. I can't remember. Grolsch. Might have just been small lasers, perhaps. ER smalls. Not quite sure.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone delivered cookies to the door.
Very nice. I said it last night and I'll say it again today. I've been really happy that, at least in my opinion, and from what we've seen the evidence, that we've managed to have a Crimson Straight that is like actually balanced for comp. You know? And in an interesting area too. Like the full fighters at Epsilon. So
yeah. It's nice to see
nice.
like that.
Yeah. I like it. Medium lasers, unfearing answered. Okay, he's got quad LBX and medium laser. Yeah, I knew he had some sort of laser. I couldn't remember quite which lasers.
I'm curious to see how the rest of these will go.
Yeah, I mean, this is Solaris City, especially with these assaults, is always interesting. Such an awkward map to play, I find. You know, especially with this format where you've got 4 assaults and 1 light. So you have the initial light battle over Theta. And then how exactly do you engage with these assaults, and what's the best method? Whether pushing is good or receiving, whether you want to push into the middle of Theta or stay outside it. Do you want to bring like heavy Gauss? Do you want to bring Dakar? Do you want to bring LBX? A lot of different options and ways it can go down.
Yep.
Either way, it's going to be lots of big boys duking it out in the middle of the map. Yep, I have the APIs. All good for those. Looks like UkS are almost ready. Have to make a ticket. Someone, give me a second. I'll add one ticket while we wait for the teams to... And you know, like, even though they're taking a while now, I think it's fine. I'm not worried about them taking a while because it's so close. There's some big decisions to be made.
Yeah, I think
looking forward to these last 2 drops.
I think they need a bit of time here to figure it out, you know, make sure everything's in place.
Yeah, it's good. They're almost locked in, I believe. 410 tons, pretty heavy, as we'd expect.
You know, it's kind of interesting. Like, we were very strict on the rules until, like, we got to that really close match, and then we're like, okay, you know what? Give them a little time.
Oh, they had their 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Do they get the wrong spawns? What's happened? Let me see. Oh, they're at the back spawn. Are they? Team 1. No, they're in the closest spawn. Team 1, they're in Bravo. That's the closest to Theta. Oh, what? Yoke. Unless that's like extra. Is that unfearing, like messing with NoD? Like, oh no, we're fucked. We fucked our spawns up. You know, wink, wink.
Who knows?
It was a metagame. I mean, there's nothing against the rules, like, to say that. If you want to talk a bit of shit in chat and try and mess with people, it's definitely fine, as long as there's no obviously personal attacks and such.
Yeah, a little noise never hurt.
What is the max tonnage on this? Is 435, isn't it? So 410. So we're we're going to expect probably a light mech like a Wolfhound and some 90 and 100 tonners. They're only 25 tons down. Oh, EMP are out again. Or NoD rather, not EMP. Got to stop calling them that. They're NoD.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see maybe 300 tonners, a 90 tonner, and maybe an urban mech from SA.
Mm. Okay, interesting.
I don't know. My math might be a little wrong.
I
Don't quote me on it.
I don't know the urban mech's the right choice because it's so slow. You really want to contest that cap, I feel, with the Wolfhound. Because you can easily take a Wolfhound without any punishment, and then you've got the same amount of MPLs as an urban mech, but just a lot more speed. I mean, arguably the urban mech is tankier, and you could take an LFE if you wanted, but still think the Wolfhound's a better choice overall.
They might be going with a Locust and a 90 tonner.
They're missing 25 tons. Yeah. I mean, it could be 290 tonners, 200 tonners, and an urban mech, like you said. Because that's 290s, 200s, and a 30s. That's 410, I believe. Yeah. What's happening in the chat? Let's have a look. I think you've messed up the score.
Have I?
Oh no, you haven't. It's 21 points.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I did
Because
my
they
math
get 1
right.
point. They get 1 point for a loss.
Yeah.
It's still even. I always forget about the 1 point for a loss. Yeah. Navid, you're fucking me up. Cut it out, Navid.
Fucking Navid
Navid's
coming in
trolling
here.
me, even when he's not here. I just read his thing. I think the score's 21-20. Navid.
Oh shit.
21 all still. That's great. It's so close. They're locked. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Let's see what mechs they've brought and what will happen. Imagine if it's just like, it's so close now, just 5-0, 5-0 from one team.
Oh man. If they end even,
No.
I'm gonna... I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, even if there's this one's a 5-0, the other team can always come back and 5-0 again in the next map. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Always a possibility. But eventually you'll run out of matches. Unless we go into overtime.
For time. No, you can. There's teams have already drawn this tournament. You can have a draw. Because
Oh,
actually winning overall in the match doesn't mean anything. Like, you don't get bonus points for winning overall in the points. So if you just have a draw, both teams get the same amount of points, and it doesn't make a difference to the overall standings. It's all about the points. Here we go. So, from Smoke Adders, we have. Can I click there? We've got a Atlas Kraken, dude. Oh yeah. We got a.
Oh, there it is.
We got a Blood Asp. A Blood Asp with
He's got glowing
Ultra
eyes,
10s,
look at that.
Ultra 10s and 20s. A Kraken with heavy Gorse, 2 MM30s. We've got a Banshee 3S with 6 medium lasers, 2 large lasers, and a heavy Gorse. A Cyclops Q with all the SRMs. And then we've got a Wolfhound 1. What's the Wolfhound got on it? 5 medium pulse, of course. Okay, some really interesting choices there. What have we got on the other side?
So we've got a double Heavy Goss Nightstar 9P from Bowser, a Heavy Goss MPL
Oh, they're all heavy
Annihilator.
Gorse, man.
Yeah. They've even got a Heavy
It's a
Goss
heavy-
Firestarter.
It's a heavy Gorse fire starter. Okay, that's style points.
That's
That's
memes.
style points.
Oh, that is so much Heavy Goss.
They got a heavy Gorse
Wow.
fire starter, dude. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, I saw
So
it.
good.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I love it. I love it.
Okay, now they're just trolling.
I think I'm gonna give Polycat some bonus MC if PGI finally give us some stuff for style points.
Shit, I'd give Polycat
love
all
it.
of the points.
all of the MC.
Yeah, there
like
you go.
500,000 MC.
Just keep all of it.
It's like $2K US worth of MC. Take it all. You couldn't even spend it. One person. Okay. Well, they haven't captured Theta, interestingly enough. UkS did not send their Wolfhound to capture Theta. And obviously the Firestarter's not going to go capture Theta, because how slow does that thing go? I don't know. That is
Yeah,
great.
that is a
I'm
slow
really,
boy.
I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with it being so close that they decided to bring the heavy Gorse anyway. You know? Like,
Yeah. I think
although
they're
if
going
they
to try for some
if
headshots.
they 5-0 them now, it's like it sort of is flexing.
Yeah, yeah.
we brought a heavy Gorse Firestarter and just demolished you. Do they know they're there? Oh, this Atlas.
Ooh, okay, the Wolfhound
what
almost got hit. Ooh,
Who
99.
saw what? Oh, the Wolfhound at the top. He
Yeah.
missed, the heavy Gorse missed him.
Holy shit! Okay, they're coming around the corner. Looks like the
Oh!
Atlas is leading. Here comes the push. Ooh, it's a big push. Come on, come on. Oh my god, that's so
no.
much heavy Goss.
The Annihilator's going to get wrecked. He's getting messed up, man. Yeah.
Okay, there's one. There's one. Stimrog is
Oh,
down.
look at this glorious. I hope you're zooming in on this.
Oh,
Atlas.
yes, the Atlas, he's
I
going.
hope. Look at him go. This is why you play BattleTech, MW, Mech
Yes.
Warrior. Look at
Man
this
mode,
Atlas
man
push.
mode.
It doesn't matter. The
Here we
heavy
go.
Gorse mean nothing. Yeah, he's finally down, but he must have tanked so many heavy Gorse shots.
Look at all of that damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That was the big dick Atlas push right there.
Okay, if they get Bowser here, it's over.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
I think it's pretty
Polycat,
done
uh-oh.
anyway. The Victor's got nothing left. Yeah.
Alright. Looks like there it is.
Yes. Bang. I mean,
Bowser
the
could
Bloodasp
still
is
kill.
really injured.
Yeah.
Imagine if Bowser just full carries this.
Oh, no,
No,
he's
only got
lost
one
a
heavy
torso.
Gorse left.
Yeah,
I don't think he can do it now.
that's it. He's done. Man,
Oh,
what a push!
That was great. That Atlas.
Fucking Atlas, there he goes.
Verdi's no ammo, no weapons left.
Where'd he go?
What's he
Oh,
gonna
there
do?
he is.
Run away!
Yep, time to get
Oh,
turbo
wow.
farmed.
And that was pretty close. Look, the Blood Asp is one touch on the left torso. It's cherry red on the left torso.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and the Banshee is one touch in the rear torso. It is cherry red in the rear torso. That was really close. Wow. What a... That was another fun match, man.
Jeez. This is getting good.
Had the... Nothing but respect for the fires.
Yeah, there we go.
True. The Heavy Gorse Firestarter. Oh, love it. So we had a Heavy Gorse Firestarter and an Atlas push in the same map in Div A. Welcome to Comp 2020. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Oh man, this is getting exciting.
And here you were. At the start of this, Bear was like, oh, do we really have to cast Div A? It's so boring. Look at this. You would have made everyone miss this very enjoyable match. Couldn't spend 500 KNC. Wobbly Ron. Challenge is accepted. Send it to me.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. I want to say, I'm going to ask Unfearing. Is he watching the stream? Yeah, he is. How much damage taken? Oh, they sent it well. I asked Unfearing how much damage he tanked. I want to know. I guts to know. This is where we need like the action replay and just in Unfearing's cockpit as he just NSRs with the Atlas into all the heavy Gorse line.
Yep, as he just barrels in.
Look at that. Scout Derek is saying you don't have the map up and he's
Yeah,
reading.
because we were watching a brawl. I'm not gonna pull up the map
Yeah,
in
we
the
don't
middle
need
of
the
a brawl.
map up, dude. Cut it out, Derek. You Derek. Alright, I'm gonna switch sorry, I'm too excited. I'm not switching the teams around. Here we go, let's change the teams. Teams have changed. We'll go to the map. So, NoD now needs to win this one. 5-2 to even up the series. NoD brings great shame to the family. Disappointing. You know that they almost won that, honestly. I mean, the Wolfhound was pretty fresh, but the Blood Asp and the Banshee were both one touch.
Yeah, if they had a MPL light mech, I mean, could have
Yeah, I was
backstabbed.
about to say, unfortunately, if that Firestarter, Heavy Wars Firestarter was an MPL Wolfhound, it would have been like, it may have just have been a light battle at the end there.
Yeah.
That was great though. That was a really good match. I enjoyed that. Did Unfearing say how much damage you tanked? You didn't respond to me. No, Unfearing, let us know. The big boy Atlas.
I would dare to say at least 500 plus on that one.
Oh, you'd have to. Now, will someone bring out the true memes and bring out the crystals on this map? That's the question. Will the crystals be here? Teams are taking their time. Very close series in this one.
I wonder, what place is UkS in terms of their division?
I think they're doing pretty well. Just have a quick look. So currently Majestic 12 are on 146. And UkS are at 96, but they've obviously haven't played this match and had it reported. So 146 minus 96 is 50 exactly. Okay, so they would have to get a 52 to get ahead of them. But the thing is, have Majestic 12 played their Div A game? No, they haven't, obviously, of course, because they're playing us in round 6. So
right.
Majestic 12 have to play JGX in round 6. Scoring this much, a Div B team scoring this much against the Div A team is really big.
Yeah, it's
so even
pretty
if,
impressive.
You know, they're not even now, the expectation is that the Div A teams will win quite handily against the Div B teams usually. So for them to be so close and actually up at the moment, looking likely to score a win, that's huge for this sort of A-B matchup. I think the ones to look out for are 228. 228 are on 114. They haven't played their match. And I think have they... And 228 still haven't played their Div C game either, the Div B C game. So 228 are definitely the ones to beat at this point in time. But it's pretty close. Kel's Danger Close Mercenary outfit, 130 points. CSPS are 102. So I mean, it's once this round is over, once these two matches are played today, I think we'll see it fairly close. It could go either way. Has UkS played 228 yet? Let's have a look. They did. 228 beat them last round. Okay.
All right, both teams are locked.
Both teams are locked. Let's launch it.
Go.
Both Div B and C are pretty close. Div E, there's a couple of teams out in front, but that could go either way too with the remaining. And Div E, two teams are well out in front with our Aces Wild looking very strong to win that division. But SP and C, I suppose, could do an upset, but it'd be a pretty big asking of them, I think, at this point. Let's have a look. Got Verdi Night Gear with AC2s, heavy PPC from Bowser and a Blackjack 3, 8 AC2 Direwolf, Stimrog, 100% Klonglord with 6 AC2 ER PPCs, 6 Med Pulse Wolfhound. So they've taken a very meta deck. Maybe our PPCs would have been a bit more meta than the heavy peeps, but I'm sure Bowser can work with it. What have we got on the other side?
So for Smoke Adders, we've got a Vapor Eagle 1, a Summoner F, a Flea 17, Annihilator 2A, and a Direwolf Prime.
And the Flea's gone and capped. He's going to get a big cap.
That is a big
That's
cap
a
lead.
medium pulse, small laser Flea. PPC Summoner. Yep. AC2 Dire. Yep. PPC AC2 Annihilator. 3 PPC Veagle. Yeah, both teams are taking very meta decks at the moment.
Yep, I think it's going to be a big water fight
They want
here.
this win. Yeah. And yep, some water movement for NoD, trading with the AC2s right across the map. So they've both taken the same assaults.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're both taken Dire and with the same loadouts. The rest of the mechs are a bit different. So we'll have to see whether the
strike on Fearing.
He's taken a lot of damage already. 69, 67%. He's not open anywhere yet. He's taken his red arms and red right left torso rather. So he's okay for now.
But look at that. The NoD side has barely taken any damage. What in the world?
Yeah.
I think somebody forgot their range nodes.
And look, yeah, they're getting aggressive. NoD. They got 3 AC2 boats just pushing up in water. Polycat is zoning out the Flea, so they know with that cap that they just need to get in there and do the damage. Unfearing's gonna die. I think.
He's really hurt, and he's probably halved at this point.
He's halved and he's 1 touch on his remaining torso.
And it's going to be a 2v1
Means
for Kevster.
he'll have no weapons left if he loses. Stim is open. He's just been halved. Stim's been halved. He's getting shot from multiple.
Oh,
Fearing
Konglords.
goes down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Konglord's pretty fresh, but he's versing a Dire. Kevster's not moving enough. He's walking forward. He's going to get CT cord.
Yeah, here it comes.
Stim is very hurt though.
Oh, no,
Konglord's
Kevster makes it
1 touch.
away. Look at that.
This is pretty close. Konglord's dead.
Oh, and if
The
this
Flea's coming in.
if this
The
flea
Flea.
gets a big...
Where's the Wolfhound? Where's the Wolfhound?
Oh, the Flea's in! The Flea's in!
It's capping. It's capping. Oh, this is huge.
Oh, the Flea needs to go away. He's too close. Looks like Polycat's coming back for the Flea now.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got
But
Stimrod, but
it was too long. The Flea needs to leave now.
yeah, the Flea needs
Flea
to
should leave.
disappear.
If you can disengage. How's the Flea looking health-wise? Nothing's open on the Flea. And that Night Gear's getting pinged by the PPCs up the top.
Yeah, it's a 3v3 at this point.
Bowser's fresh up there. Pretty close. I think Verdi's taken a little bit too much damage in that Night Gear.
Yeah, if TKO can push up here, it can make a difference.
Bowser's trying to ping that Flea. He's not getting the shots in from that distance very hard.
Oh,
with
looks like
NPCs,
Verdi's
but
open
if he
CT
gets-
now.
I think Verdi's gonna go down.
Yeah, look at this. These wide
Polycat's
angles.
fresh.
These wide angles are killing
Yeah.
them. Yeah, if the Flea goes in
Flea's
now.
going in. The
Yep.
Flea's going in. Yeah, it's going in.
There he is. He's in half now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
this is
1 touch
perfect.
Verdi.
This is
He's done.
perfect. Yeah, and if they both go in on the Wolfhound, he's toast.
Only takes 1 shot from Bowser to kill that Flea.
But
Very
look at
hard
this.
shot to hit.
They're just out in
Yeah,
the
they got a
open.
nice. Yeah.
This Vapor Eagle's just running out. And they've got to push. They've got to push now. Because if this Vapor Eagle gets caught, then you're toast.
Bowser still got all his armor, and so does Polycat. It could go either way, honestly.
Oh, look at this. The Flea's
The
in.
Flea's up on the. Yeah, he's up on Bowser. Good move. They need to get in though. The PPCs need to do their damage. CT open for the summoner.
Look at this. Big dick energy. Here it comes. Holy shit.
Ooh. That
Things
summoner
are
needs to
not
go
looking
down.
good. It is NASCAR.
Ooh, Bowser misses the shot. This is where those ERPPCs, that ERPPC choice would have been huge.
Oh no, the Flea's done. Yikes.
So close. They're just NSRing Bowser so he doesn't get hit with heavy peeps.
Yeah, if they stay in
Ooh.
range, he can't do anything. They need to stay on him.
One. Oh no. He's done. The summoner's done.
Yep. Almost. Yeah, Kiran is... Yikes. That
We've got
flea
one
was
frequency
critical.
left.
That flea had stayed alive, I think they would have won that.
Look at that. Great work from Polycat and Bowser there. Excellent work
Yeah.
to stay alive during that. They shouldn't have won that, and they managed to pull it out in the end. I don't know about that aggression, honestly. I don't know if that was needed. They should have just stayed back and kept pinging at him with those peeps.
Yeah, I think if the Vapor Eagle had just stayed where he was, and the other two had come in and just kind of harassed, I think they would have been fine.
Look at that 850 damage for that Veagle. From Kiran Yagami, 228 there.
Okay, I've made an error. Can you tell me the
Nice
score?
spread of damage. Pardon?
I've made a bit of a...
An error?
Yeah, I ended the lobby too quick, so could you read me off the...
It was 5-3. NoD's way. 5 kills to NoD. And 3 kills for UkS.
Ah, okay. Well, to my surprise, UkS has won by 1 point.
Yes.
Wow.
Big upset there.
That is pretty impressive.
Great set of matches. Shall we get the team leaders in for an interview?
Yeah.
I'll just...
But look at that. They got the points. That's all that mattered at that point. Interesting.
Okay, and we'll do the interview the same way as we did our previous one. We'll first get the team leader or the representative from the team of the losing side in for a quick interview, and then we'll have the winners come in separately.
You do the talking. I'll just be there listening.
Not to worry. If you have anything you want to add that I might miss out, because there was a lot of stuff going on in these matches.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a particular question that you think of that I didn't ask, feel free to butt in. Because those are some great matches.
Yeah, I've got maybe 1 or 2. That's it.
No, we're not having a party in here. Peace for you. We'll get in Kong. Who do you elect? Free someone's. We're not going to have the whole team in here.
Yeah, just bring Konglord and Unfearing in.
I'll bring Konglord in first. I like it separate. I like to have just one interview rather than a conversation because it gets a bit messy.
So ready, please.
Hey,
Konglord, you've been chosen by Bear to be the interviewee.
Hello, dudes. Why can't my friends come?
Like they're not allowed, mate. It's a one-man party in here.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna gang up on you, me and Bear.
So what you
Can't
got,
have
dude?
too many. So, well, what have you got? Because that was some great matches, I'd say. How much ammo did you bring? On
4
Crimson
tons.
Straight? Only 4 tons. Are you regretting
Yes,
that you
yes.
only brought 4 tons?
Yes, I actually immediately went to change it to like 7 tons.
Change up your bill. You're like, stuff this. Not
Yes.
gonna have it in. Yeah, I don't blame you. No, that is frustrating. That was a great match on Crimson, with a very interesting outcome, managing to pull off that cap win. Did you expect undercover Kraken Spectres to push in that close to you that early? Once they knew you were brawl,
Kinda, because we took the cap. Yes,
they had to
really
push in early.
But-
Yep.
Yeah, probably yes, but I kinda expected that they would have sent someone from our left instead. That would be the middle-ish side of the map. Yes.
Yeah, to get that angle like they did later in the match.
Yep.
Yeah, that worked really well. Even though the Grasshopper at that stage only had 1 ERPPC, he managed to do a lot of pinging from that side once they had to back off. So that was good. Tell me, the Heavy Gorse Firestarter. Couldn't help it for the memes.
I mean, my dudes were like, "Oh, let's bring this," and I'm like, "Okay," but I think we decided after that match that it would have been nice that we would have had someone that could have scouted, because we kind of banked on the fact that we could have like peekabooed them from the corners. That didn't happen because we had no idea they were behind there, and they just like
that's very
reverse
true.
NASCAR.
Yeah. You didn't know they were there because you didn't have that scouting option. I mean, if you did have that MPL light, I think you could have easily killed those last two mechs. They were very injured.
Oh yeah,
And
but
it would have just been down to a light v light as well.
yeah, I'd also have to add to that when we saw the Wolfhound, we really didn't actually expect them to be behind there, because someone on our team called that he saw like damage rubble on the railings on the other side.
Okay. So it was just that unexpected Atlas.
Yeah, we just,
Came out of nowhere.
we just expected that they would also NSR, and
Yeah.
always.
That was a good push, and it was great watching that that Atlas in a Div A B match. Actually put in some work and effort there. That was very enjoyable to watch. And the last match. So, what were the thoughts going into the last match? You obviously brought a lot more meta choices. There was no Heavy Gorse Firestarter in the last one. You're in it to win it. Were you expecting in the mid game to win that after you had lost a fair few of those pilots?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you still thought you had
I
it
trust
in the
my friends.
bag? You trusted them in?
Yes.
Because that was it was looking very much in the favor of UkS towards the end there, but Bowser and Polycat managed to pull it back and get a nice clutch win to almost even up the series.
Yep, that double heavy PPCs and pretty nasty.
Yeah, they
Even
managed to pull it off.
they got into minimum range, but Bowser lost them quite quickly there and got
He
to farm
worked
them
it
some
really
more.
well. Yeah, he worked it
it
really
was
well.
good rotation.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, Konglord. We'll get in the other team now. Great
Alright,
matches,
see you
man. They were
later.
very entertaining. Very enjoyable to watch. Thank you.
See you later, dude.
See ya. Alright. I've got one
Unfearing,
question.
how are you? Yes, go. You can go ahead, Bear.
Alright, Unfearing. So, I think it was match 4, right? Solaris City.
Sure.
At the Atlas. Tell me, what was the what was it like?
As an extension of that, how much damage did you take? Did you look at that damage taken number?
If you give me, just come back to me in 10 seconds on that one, I can check.
He's going to check it.
Let me see. Riding around the corner, it was actually pretty good because we were just sitting there, and then our light went to scout at the other side, and we found out that, oh, they're actually right there, right next to us. It's like, oh shit, the 300 from it. So that was pretty exciting. Of course,
You just sent it.
yeah, we didn't have to walk far. Going out there, yeah, pretty exciting. Saw the Annie first, and then all this heavy goss just hitting. The cockpit was just having a seizure. Just trying to throw all the merms onto it, but the Annie walked behind a pillar, unfortunately. But he blew up fast enough.
You did get him down pretty quick, and NoD had just said that they took a Heavy Gorse Firestarter, which was great for the memes, but it did prevent them from scouting easily, so they weren't actually aware that you're all there. So that push caught them really out of surprise, which I think had a big factor in you being able to take that particular match.
Ooh, one more
Yeah, I
question.
guess it did pan out, or the Firestar helped us out with that.
Right, I've got
What's
one
up,
more.
Bear?
So Crimson Strait and what was it? I think the last one, Frozen Forest Colony. Or like, I don't know. Did you guys kind of come up with a plan of like, you know, they're in a corner and we can kind of take wide angles, or was that just kind of spur of the moment kind of thing? Because I kind of like how that worked out. You know, you got one mech stuck somewhere and then he's getting pinged from two sides. Was that?
Sorry, on Crimson
Yeah, on Crimson.
or Forest?
And
Oh, you
Forest.
mean the...
Well, Crimson towards the end, and then the PPCs towards the end as well on the Forest Colony. You both had some nice wide angles where you were really reducing the cover that NoD could take, and it worked very, very well to your favor. Was that, I presume, based on the positions that you took up, that was on purpose?
On Forest, that was intentional from the start. Crimson, that one was because our Grasshopper almost killed himself, and he somehow made it back to the island without dying. So we just had lines from there. We were just trying to slow roll that onion that was next to the cap on Crimson while keeping range. So that one was just more of the movement worked out that way because that's how you would want to engage with range.
Yeah.
Yeah, the positions were just like that.
I felt that you should have slow rolled them like that from the very start. I feel, and if you watch back on the video, I was being very critical of you getting so close and then not immediately retreating once you saw the LBX hit. What was the idea with getting so close to the cap point? Were you wanted to take control of that cap really early, or you weren't aware, like after the initial shots, that they were almost all brawlers?
Like when I was taking the Annihilator to the island, I saw the IS onion on the Delta 5 bridge, but I didn't see like most of them. But we did spot a Meat Pulse light machine gun linebacker, so it seemed like they were mostly going mid-range or kind of brawl. But the original plan was to have the 4 heavy mechs just rush for Epsilon, and if they were taking city side with range, then we would just kind of full cap Eps, kind of hold that area and then kill them slowly. But the team saw a linebacker, they started shooting it, but they kept moving. So I think they're just all going with the original plan. If I was over there, then we would have gone wider and slow rolled it. But it's in the Annihilator at the back.
But maybe just making a little mistake there and not adapting quickly enough.
Yeah, they were just going with the strat, and I mean,
okay,
they followed
fair enough.
it, just getting more damage than necessary.
Yeah. And you had an interesting build as well on Crimson. It was a 3 ER large, 2 PPC Annihilator. Why did you choose that over just say the 4 PPC Annihilator or the 5 ER large one? Why did you mix those two weapons?
Honestly, I just found the 5 ER large one is just like you're just scratching like a stalker, and it's kind of like annoying. And then 4 ERP, it's got better range technically, but you just don't get as much of that upfront damage when you get one poke, or at least not into one spot necessarily. So the 3 ER large with 2Q actually worked out really well towards the end because I was able to peek by the cap and slowly take off the sides on their Annihilator without letting their full expose. If I had 5 ER large, I had to expose just a little bit longer, and if I had quad peep, I wouldn't be doing quite as much damage.
Okay. Yeah, it was an interesting choice, and it worked out pretty well. I mean, you did lose that drop eventually on the caps, but you put in good damage numbers with that Annihilator in that particular build. And it does avoid Ghost Heat as well, so I'd imagine it'd be pretty cool doing just the full alphas with it.
You can get a couple full alphas and then just squish at it.
I presume you still had the single heat sinks in that build?
Let's see. Oh, right. I think that Crimson one, if we'd gone wide, as you said, from the start, and like definitely adapted from it, knowing like they're shooting LBX at us, then yeah, we'd be a little bit fresher and able to take that more, I don't know, more appropriately without let's lose half of our mechs. And I think the Black Knight died too right away.
Yeah, definitely.
So I checked Solaris. I took 671 damage in the Atlas.
671 damage. Nice. Good tanking. I think that number is more important than the actual damage you did in that particular match.
Yeah, I did more damage than expected, actually.
Okay. Yeah. And finally, are you happy with the result today?
I don't know. Is the math correct?
It should be.
I believe that you won it, didn't you?
Yeah, you won it by 1 point.
Oh.
Won it by 1 point, I believe. 35-34. Yeah.
Okay. Hooray. I mean, that sounds good. I guess I still want to double check it, but it did feel like we could have gotten some more points. Like the Grim one, maybe we could have done something different. Maybe just push them right away, or like the Kintaro and then kill the other guy slowly.
Well, you pushed at the perfect time for what happened, because when the Kintaro ran off.
Oh, was he going to loop around?
He was going to do a full loop, and you pushed basically halfway into that loop. It's just you didn't seem to get enough kills or focus well enough on the push, because he was out of the fight for quite a while.
I see. Yeah. See, like that Grim one, like feels a little bit regrettable, and that Crimson one, it was like really close. But I guess 6 to 5 points is pretty good for that.
Fair enough. Well, coming into the match, were you expecting to win? Were you expecting to pull a win off, or were you expecting what were your expectations before the match even started?
I I usually just don't think about like, oh, what are they gonna be like, and what are they
No.
gonna do? I just think more like, which teammate's gonna screw something up? And it's like, how
So you're
simple
more
could the strat
thinking
be?
internally than externally in that regard.
Yeah, like
Fair enough.
we work mostly on like the decks and the strats. Like, okay, just try to execute this thing based on what we see in the scrims. If we execute this well, should work out. And
Okay. Yeah. So
I
rather
didn't really think too
rather
much
than
about
thinking about
winning it.
rather than thinking about what the enemy team's going to do, you've got your plan and what you're going to do, and you're going to run with it the best you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of like, oh, we know that they're going to do this, or we know that they're going to have some sort of range or something to scratch and something kind of fuck you. But don't think too much about the specifics and just be like, okay, let's just double down on this style or this range, and then try to make that work. And then if not, we got this one other mech that can do something else maybe.
Okay. Excellent. Oh, well, thank you very much for coming for the interview on Fearing, and thank you for those very enjoyable matches. Talk to you
Sure
later.
thing. Yeah, I guess it looked more enjoyable than I thought.
They were pretty good matches, man. You should watch it again. They were pretty nice to watch. Definitely.
Sure thing.
All of them were pretty interesting.
Okay. Thanks,
Thank you very
Kraz.
much.
Thanks, Bear.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Excellent. Well, I have to say, for what Bear was predicting to be a rather boring Div A, Div B affair, it was surprising. Very
Yes.
close. Little bit of memes here and there, and still very competitive matches.
God, that HGOS Firestarter. I'm just, man, I don't know.
Yeah,
That feels like a
Yeah,
throw.
I mean, especially when they were even on the score. If they just had like an MPL Bullfound in that place, and they scout, and like they said, if they had scouted that side and knew they were going to come, set up me more prepared for the firing line, it could have been very different. But as it is, extremely close games, and still quite high scoring. I mean, both teams managed to get into the 30s, so it wasn't like they were, just held off and didn't. Like, if you do a couple of 5-0s either way, the other team loses a lot of the points, and even if it's even at the end, it can be lower. So 34 to 35 points is still pretty good in that regard. And it's put, I think, Undercover Crack Inspectors, I think it was something that they needed to do to get a win here and get a decent amount of points to be able to stay competitive at the top end of Division B.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent matches. I believe tonight we should have another match. Bear and I will not be casting it. It'll be cast by Level and Fez, I think. I think they were going to do it. That'll be at 8 p.m. EDT. That's 2 to 8 versus CSPS, the other Div B. So that should be another nice competitive match to watch. It'd be a big call if I was to say that it was going to be as entertaining as this match, but I hope it is. Thanks very much, Bear.
Yeah.